do that, you can go ahead and follow me nose to tail out to our track. Now's the time to take a breath, get relaxed in the vehicle before we go out there, folks. You never want to be tight and tense in the car. You want to be nice and relaxed and, you know, just let the car kind of do its thing out there. Try not to overwork it. Don't be cranking the wheel so fast, back and forth. Biggest thing is use the brakes to slow the car down early coming into the corner. Because if you're worried about going off the racetrack because you're going too fast, well, you're using the wrong pedal, right? Use the brakes more. And firm. First time you touch that brake pressure is right when you hit it, all right? The most pressure you use is right when you hit it. Make sure you do it early enough to where you know you're going to make your corner. You know you can turn the wheel. You know you can get to the apex. You know you can get your vision up through the corner. And it just progresses from there, right? And while we're taxiing here, just like I said, take that moment, get relaxed, 110% focus at the task at hand. And for any reason at all, folks, if you need to get a hold of me, your microphone is in your cup holder. If you got an emergency, feeling sick, tired, whatever it may be, you get on the mic, you let me know. You can exit whenever you want. You are never forced to finish the session out there. Go ahead and taxi with me here. Good thing, folks, is really try and work on your car staging out there. We get all amped up and we want to get nice and close to we fellow students. If you're behind me, you can try and get as close as you possibly can. I will keep a gap, but the thing is, if you get closer, I'm still going to go faster. So if you're comfortable with your speed, you stay at your speed. I will coach you no matter what you're doing out there. If you want to go faster, just go faster. All right, I'll go with you. Go ahead and follow me, folks, as we make our way onto the race course. We're going to upshift up to third gear. And then up to fourth gear, okay? Good warm-up lap. We're not going to go full bore right now. We're just going to warm things up, work with our technique, have some fun. Got a braking cone on their left. We always use it. We downshift to third gear. Turn in cone, arc the car into the apex. You do not want to touch the inside lane unless you get to that apex cone. Try to work on that. As we go to fourth gear, we're going to brake nice and light. Stay away from the white cone and turn down to our apex cone on the curvy. Back to the left. Got an apex here on our right through the roller coaster section. We go straight into the bull as we downshift to third gear. So go straight in, let the car come up a little, then drop it down to the apex. Use the curving, straighten the wheel out, upshift to fourth gear, turn it to the right a little, straighten it out on the right side. Once we hit the curbing on our right, we're going to inch the wheel over to the left side and brake nice and firm, curbing to curbing. Then bleed off the brake as we turn up the hill and just turn it to get to the inside apexes. Let the car come up to the top as you downshift to third, turn in, apex, unwind down the straightaway. Fourth gear down the back, inch the wheel to the right a little bit, get over the curbing, straighten it out, then brake right at the curbing. Lead off the brake as you turn to the left. Nice straight lines here. Have 10 nice and straight on that apex. Third gear here. Apex. Unwind. And accelerate. Let's go to fourth gear here. We're on the brake. Down to third. Third. third gear, the fourth gear, back to the left there, Terry. And fifth gear. Utilize the braking cone. Snap it down nice and firm. Boom. Get on a fourth gear, third gear, and lead off. Good. We turned in a little fast there, Terry. Let's not touch the inside till we get to the apex. Watch those hands. Fourth gear here. Brake firm. Release. Well, turn it in the apex. Through the roller coaster to the left. Use the curbings. Cut your corners. Use the curbings, but get a little closer. So straight in. Down to third. Let it come up out your driver window. Good. Tim, we're on the brakes down to third. Let's look out your driver window. Get to the apex. Good. And one thing I will say, Tim, see how you held the inside lane the whole time there? Full? Let it come up a little. And drop it down to the apex. We're pointed in the right spot coming up the hill. Up to the top here, Terry. There you go. Little brake down to third. Apex on your right. Good. We turned in early, Terry, so we didn't get as close as the turn-in cone as we needed to. And look how it forced you pretty wide, right? Let's be more patient. Get the car up there to our turn-in. Straight line here. Wait for your turn-in point. Wait. Turn. Apex and power. Third to fourth gear. Another lap. Don't charge this corner, folks. Slow it down early and stay at the apex. Make sure you let the car stay in the middle. Stay in the middle there, Terry. Good. Turn it down. Throttle inches to the left. Fourth gear. Fourth gear to fifth gear. Good there, Tim. Matt, power down the back. Take on the brakes there, Terry. Turn slower this time. Good. We're still a little early with our turn-in point. Look how it's pushing you away from the apex there. So I want you to just be more patient and pay attention to when you're turning the wheel. Make sure the nose of the car is on the turn-in cone before we do it, okay? Now use more of the curbings here. Just turn the wheel a little tighter to the edge. Tighter to the edge. Tighter to the edge to the right. Good. It helps straighten things out. Now, Tim, look how I'm coming up like this. I come up, I look, and I turn down. Come up, turn down. Fourth gear. Better. Good. Nice job. Matt, that is the right idea, bud. Good. Back to the right. Put your right front on the curbing. Now really wait for your turn-in cone on the left here, Terry, okay? See the turn-in? Wait for it. Now turn sharper. Boom. Apex. Power down the hill. Look how you're straight. See that? Just a little angle change. Pull over to the right here, Terry. Let's all pull over to the right. We're going to catch that group up ahead, folks, so let's just kind of cool down for a second. We're going to catch that group, so we will give them a little bit more room, then we'll finish your last lap. Nice job. Biggest thing, Terry, is really wait for those turn-in points, all right? You like to inch the wheel in. The problem is, when you watch me take a corner, folks, your hands are going to want to follow me, right? That means you are turning in too early. You got to wait for your point of turn. Don't worry about me so much. Kind of watch how I carry the brakes and stuff and try to match that. Let's finish your lap here, Terry, okay? Let's all pull over to the drive line. Right behind me, Terry. Yes, sir. Everyone to the left. Everyone to the left. Right behind me. All right. Now we're good. Let's get going. Third gear in the middle. Down to the right. Little power. Fourth gear to the left. And fifth gear. I want you to think, Terry, on this corner, we're going 180 degrees the other way, right? So let's slow down, turn slower in the beginning, and turn sharper in the middle. Slower, turn sharp. Point it. Now power. Good, that's better. No, the better. Into the car to the left side. Get on the curbings for me. Nice and sharp. Right through. Good. Little brakes. Come up to the top. Not so far, about 3/4, then drop it down. Yeah, that's it. That's the right idea. Fourth gear. Now lift off the gas here. You turn to the left. Lift off, let it turn, and then brake straight. firm. There you go. Back to the right, up the hill. Nice light throttle. A little bit of brake and a downshift. Third gear. Ready? Turn. Apex. That section looked real good. All we needed to do is just turn a little faster right at the turn-in zone, Terry, and you would have had it nailed. Nice job. Terry, let's go ahead and slow it down. I'm going to have just you pull over the right. Great laps, good precision. Keep working on those turn-in points for me. Good initial hit on the brakes. Keep working on that. Stay consistent, all right? Tim, Matt, come up behind me here. Terry, you're going to fall in behind Matt in the blue 86. All right, and Tim, here we go. Let's do a couple laps with you. We should be in third gear here. Keep your eyes to the right. Look out your window over to the right. See this cone? Then we look up to the left. There's another one. Fourth gear. And fifth gear. I can brake a lot earlier, right? Get this start slowed down, then I can bleed and just kind of let it roll into the corner. Let it roll, turn it, trust it. Good, we turned in too fast. Now you dropped in, punch you out wide right there. Right? Try not to get to the apex. Try to look past it. See where the car's got to be after the fact. Right now, let's look through. Just kind of point the car nice and straight down the hill. We go straight in. We're down to third. We let it come up. Come up, look left, turn down. Now look up past me. It's hard to look past me. To the right. There you go, fourth gear. Good. Jerry, we come down too early. Kind of push you wide. Let's watch those apexes, right? Don't just stare at the apex. Look past it. See where the car's got to be. Down third. Apex. Good. You had the right idea, Tim, that whole time. Let's just get a little bit closer to the turn-ins and a little bit closer to each apex, okay? What I mean is try and put the tires on the curb here. Good. We're going to pull to the right here, folks. We're going to catch this group, and we're going to wait just a little bit longer for them so we don't catch them on our consecutive laps for you, Tim, okay? Let's all pull over. Overall, very nice job. Notice, folks, if you still have to turn the car after you get to the apex, the angle's just off, right? If you get to the apex, nice job. That's only half the battle, though. If you're pointed in the wrong direction, then you have to turn the wheel more. You can't get on the gas like you want, so really try and work on a little bit later of things. Don't just dive into it, get to it early. Kind of take it wide, arc it in. Look down past the apex. Look down the road. And usually it helps out a little bit better. We're going to give them another 30, 40 seconds here before we get going, just so we don't screw up your consecutive laps here, Tim. Now, when you guys aren't behind me, it is harder. It really is. So that's the time to focus, slow it down, work with your point, work on your precision, all right? All right, everyone to the driving line, everyone behind me here on the left. We're going to do some consecutive laps with you, Tim, all right? So pop it in third gear. All right, here we go. Give me some room. Let's try it. And make that. Fourth gear to fifth gear. Let it come out. We're going to brake nice and sharp, nice firm pressure. Rest tone. Then downshift. Give it a second. Then downshift. Lead off, turn slow. Arc it in, arc it in. There you go. Then we're pointed this way better, right? Fourth gear. Brake firm. Release as you turn to the right. Let it coast. Tighten up to the apex. Then throttle to the left. Throttle to the left. There you go. Little brake down to third. Let it come up. Let it just transition. Then start easing the power down as it comes down the hill. Then full power to fourth gear over the front block. Then we lift off the gas and we turn to the left. Ready, lift. Ready, brake firm. Balance. Put the right front right on the curb. You follow it up. There you go. Get a little closer and that helps you find the radius here. Then tighten it down. Third gear. Good. We just kind of got a little bit away from that turn-in point, but that was a lot better than the last lap. Keep it up. power. Good. Third to fourth gear. Right into two. Nice and sharp. Then bleed off. Let it coast to the apex. Just let it turn to the right first. And throttle down through it. There you go. Fourth gear. Look good there, Terry. Let's see those apexes back there. Good. Remember to go to fourth gear right there, Terry. Good. Now notice that one, right? Kind of coming in quick. Let's get those eyes turned. Get a little bit more hit on the brake. Just so we can be comfortable turning quicker too. Sometimes when the speed gets to us, we just don't turn quick enough, right? Good. Not much though. That's kind of tricky. Now let's hit this first one. This is the best one to hit, right on our right. Now give it a light throttle. Look at pull up, light brake down to third. Look right, turn it. Power. There you go. That looks solid. Get tight to the curbing. Good. Apex and out. Nice job there, Tim. Let's have you pull the right side of the road for me. Nice job. And then come to a nice stop for me there, Tim. Very nice job. That 585 bleed, that's a very fun spot. But notice how the pedal work just kind of pulls the car out and in. Now, you want to do less with your hands and a little bit more with your feet while you're at it. Now, Tim, Terry's going to come up with us here behind Matt there in the blue car. But we're all three of us, or all two of us, or three of us, including me, pull to the right. We're going to pull in front of Tim. And we're going to wait for that other group to get on the back straightaway, and then we will, keep going there, Terry, right in between. We'll get some room, and then we'll finish your laps, and hopefully we can get 3 consecutive for you here there, Matt. You guys are doing good, right? So think of it this way. A couple feet off the apex shortens your exit of the track a couple feet short. A couple feet off your turn-in still shortens your exit of the track, right? So make sure we're getting close, back and forth, using every inch of the road out there.
Yeah, this is Terry. I don't think I can keep up with you guys.
That's all right, Terry. You do your thing, right? We'll gather up every lap if we need to, but you go out there, do your thing. Don't worry about it. We're going to make changes throughout our next couple days for you, okay? So everyone pull with me here. Like I said, Terry, you just drive the pace you want to drive, okay? That's just how it works. And Matt, here we go. Fourth gear. Up to the right, inch it into the left side. It's going to get a little closer, kind of straighten the needles out. Third gear, down to the apex. Fourth gear over the right. To the right. Let's brake a little earlier, a little softer for me there, Matt. So we're not overslowing our entry so much. Just carry some momentum. My brakes right down early so I can lift slow and release, right? That way you can set the car down. Early here, down to third. Lead off, turn it down to the apex, unwind and power. Right? Try to stay up those exit curvings, right? Let's keep it parallel. Down to third, lead, coast it to the right. Wait for it, now throw the power slow. Fourth gear. Fifth gear. Brake down. Fourth. Down to third. Lead it off. Nice and pull it. Good, but notice how I'm eating you up coming into the corners there, Matt?
Yep.
Because when we overcook the entry like that, it really slows our mid-quarter down, right? So you want to soften it up. Look right here, right at the curving. Please, just stop. Now come off. Let it roll at a good pace. Now turn in. Back to power. No second gear there, man. No second gear, alright? DJ's out there watching. Let me know. No second gear. It's just going to overslow the car. Look this way. Now let's slow down just a little bit for me there, Matt. I think the speed's getting to us a little bit. Let's work on good precision for this next lap, alright?
Yeah, understood.
Don't worry, we'll have plenty of time to go quick. Just work on an earlier braking zone and work with your initial hit. Alright, so we can go just as fast just by braking like this. Just have long, wide area. Let's slow it down here, Matt. We're going to gather our group. Nice job. The biggest thing, really don't charge those engines. Kind of like you were doing in the figure eight, like I was saying, just kind of hitting it kind of harder and later, a little softer, right? Firmer initially, slower release, longer, lighter throughout, just to keep the car planted. All right, just watch your feet and just try not to charge the entries. We're doing really good there, Matt.
All right.
All right, just gathering our group here. Perfect. Now that we're all gathered up, folks, we'll do one more lap with you here, Matt. We'll pull back on the driving line. Everyone follow through with me here. Third gear, fourth gear. All right. So this kind of match my braking zone here, right? It's firm here. Downshift and lead slow. Let it turn for a second, then roll it in. Right? But notice how I can pull out. Right? Just kind of pull away because it's hard. All about just kind of rolling speed for you. A little lighter, a little softer, let it roll quicker. Alright. And with this one, pretty clear braking zone, curving to curving here, then turn right when you hit the point, follow it lightly up the hill like this. Then a light throttle pulls it up, light brake and a downshift pulls it down and you're turning. And then we're power good. Nice job. Let's slow it down here. Nice job. Just want to get that nice kind of clean lap going for you there, Matt. Nice flow,
Yep.
right?
Yep, that was better.
We'll gather up here. Pull to the right and gather our group here there, Matt. Gather our group, and now once we gather up, folks, we'll do a nice cool down lap. Perfect. Now, when we do a cool down lap, folks, just kind of cruise with me. Just keep it in the high gear for me, and we will keep it going. We'll just kind of cruise in fourth gear, fifth gear, everyone together, okay? And we'll just talk about some things. Nice job, everyone, right? Utilizing the track a little bit more is a big thing. Working on our braking zones is a big thing. Tightening up and using more of the pedal works to drive the car instead of those, just kind of sharper brake pressures later. Which is in tune is going to really overslow the middle of the corner, and you're going to be in tune to get on the gas way too early, all right? So just watch that stuff there for me. Never charge, that's why that braking zone there. Through the chicane, it's very hard not to overemphasize it, but turn sharper to the right here, and then kind of inch it to the left and really tighten up these lines through the curbing. That way when you're going through here, it's not so much of a left and right through this whole thing. That way you can get some good speed and carry some good momentum up into the bowl so we're not applying the gas at the top. You want to let it roll and drop it down so you can throttle it down to the apex. A and 5B is a very fun complex once you figure it out. But make sure you tighten up this first apex and follow it to the second one because it just helps you do this whole radius here. Really come up to the turning cone and drop it down to the apex so you can really get it down the hill a lot better, alright? Just kind of momentum through there. Alright, folks, nice job. We're going to pop our left-hand turn signals on and exit the race course this time. Everyone, nice job. Now, what we're going to do, folks, is our next thing we're going to do is you guys are going to ride with us out there. We'll take the car you're driving now, and you guys are going to ride with us, and that'll really kind of turn some light bulbs on how early we snap the brake down, how we can release the brake, where we're looking, how much of the track we're using. This is the little things I'm talking about with you guys. It really helps kind of bring everything to light, open it up a little bit, and help that out. So nice job, everyone. We can pop the signals off for me once we're exiting the track. We can roll the windows down too, folks, if you want a little extra air in the car. Alright, folks, let's get the windows down for me. Once we get the car stopped and parked, we are going to hit stop recording on our PDR system, select park, and we'll hop out. Nice job, everyone.